Okay, Nivea is the moisturizer I use every morning and every night before bed. So just before I do my foundation, I just put it on my skin a little bit. Okay. Now, if you want, you can put a primer on. Once you put your moisturizer on. I don't always put a primer on, and so I'm just gonna skip over that step now. Okay, I'm gonna actually try the new Revlon. Well, it's not really new, but it's okay. I'll just link it below. It's the Revlon Photoready Airbrush foundation, and I'm just gonna use a blending brush. A blending sponge. Comes out like a mousse. Well, it is a mousse. And just dab it all over your face. And you want to make sure you blend it in. And you blend it just by dabbing. You don't want to rub, because as you rub, the sponge will actually take all the product in and nothing will be left on your face. And if for under eye, you can just... You can put concealer on anyway, but you know, just want to make sure everything is even. I always like to blend with my fingers on the nose, just so there's no streaks. Okay, so now that we have the actual foundation on, which looks pretty even to me, I'm gonna go ahead and use the concealer, and it's Covergirl Olay, and it's in 205. I'm gonna use a concealer brush just to get it on, but then we're gonna blend it with the blending sponge. Now, if you feel comfortable enough, you can use your finger to blend. For me, I don't find that to be the most appealing, just because I feel like when I blend it with my finger, it doesn't come out, I don't know, it comes out kind of dry. So I like to use either like a buffing brush or the blending sponge. I want to make sure you get all this. And as you can see, it is way lighter than my skin, but that's because I also use it kind of as a like a highlight, I guess. little bit over here. This is going to define your lip more. And this is probably the only place I will blend it with my finger. Okay. Now, using the pointy edge, I just dab it all. Same thing as you did the foundation, except the foundation you did with the other end, and this you're just gonna do with the sharp end. Now, I do like to take it up on my eyes. You don't have to, but I just feel like it kind of builds up a base for shadow or whatever I'll put on. And you want to make sure when you're doing this, you want to make sure the brush is, not the brush, the blending sponge, you want to make sure it's wet. If it's not wet, it's not going to work. Okay. Okay, my lips feel a little dry, so I'm just gonna put moisturizer on. Okay, so you have the concealer is done. Then you want to make sure to set everything so that it doesn't get all over the place. So I'm using my Neutrogena Mineral Shears Powder Foundation, and I'm just going to press it where the concealer is. And get your T-zone, so if you get oily, and then just buff it all out. Okay, I look like a ghost right now. Alright, so this is just the complete foundation look. I'm gonna use also a highlighter and I'm gonna contour, not contour, but I'm just gonna get a little bit of bronzer on my cheeks and blend it. So I'm using NYC Smooth Skin, which is this, and it's like that. And I'm using the contour brush by Real Techniques. I don't know why I just had a blank look. Alright, so you want to get over here, over here, this one's a little thicker. Gonna blend this all anyway. And then under your bone, you just want to get it defined. Now you have to make sure you blend all this, because you don't want to look like you have a frame, just like a weird dark frame around your face. You want it to look nice. So then again, I take the big the brush that I used for the powder and just go on over. Now this is for any, you can use this obviously with any foundation for any type of skin, any color. And just use these techniques in this order, and you can get a flawless look. Now also at the end, I like to highlight my cheekbones, and for this I use a Real Techniques brush, and this brush is it's a setting brush. So I'm using Soft and Gentle by MAC, and I'm just gonna go on, do this, and then I highlight right here. Now as you guys see, I didn't put any blush on, just because I think this looks a little more natural without blush. Because as you saw, my cheeks aren't very rosy naturally. But again, the same thing could be used with blush. So where I did the contour, just above, you can just right this area, you can use blush and then go ahead and blend it in with the contour. Now, some people don't like a lot of highlight, which it's not necessary. You don't have to do. I like it to be really, really shiny, which is why I keep doing it over and over. Okay, and that is my complete flawless foundation look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will list all the products I used for this video below. And also, all the products are for any skin types, as far as, I mean, colors. You can be any complexion. They have these foundations in many colors. Same with the Covergirl Olay, and Neutrogena also has it. And the highlighter is good for all skin types. I actually think this highlighter looks better on darker skin girls than myself, because it stands out more, so it's more of a highlighter on them. Nonetheless, it works for everyone. So I hope you guys like this video. If you want to see any more videos like it, just comment below and let me know. Alright guys, bye!